Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, we're back with episode 3 of the Italian 100 player map, Let's Play series. So, yeah, it's day 3 right now. In 2 hours, it's going to be day 4. It's day 3 for now. So, quick update. So, yesterday, if you guys watched, which I recommend you do, because you're not going to really know what's going on if you don't watch the other videos in the series. Yesterday, we were finishing up Yugoslavia, which we did, and we had units set up for Greece. So we had the units on the border, and we started the invasion today. And we've already taken out pretty much all of Greece. The reason we didn't do that is I'm pretty sure out of every single what do you call it, user playable country in this map, I think Greece is the smallest one. In terms of actual land area, I think Greece might be the smallest one. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, so we were able to roll through it very quickly within like not even 12 hours. We'd be able to take pretty much anything. Athens is going to be taken in a few hours, and then their last city left will be Sparta, or as I like to say, Sparta. Apart from that, we've taken everything out. He didn't build up his IC, so we don't get ready-made ones. We'd have to repair them to actually make them functional, which is tough. But all right, what can you do? But yeah, we didn't take too many casualties. I think we only have lost one unit so far in this whole war, which is pretty good, I would say. So as we said, as I said, I'm also gonna focus on taking Albania. So Albania gives me right of way, which makes my job a whole lot easier. I can have troops right on the border. So I'm gonna have artillery ready to bomb the capital, ready to bomb Vlor. Gonna have some units going in. Not probably they'll only have like maybe an infantry here, maybe two at most. So it shouldn't be too hard. We're also gonna take Bulgaria after these two provinces are taken. But I think Albania first. We're gonna take Albania, send the troops we have in Albania over east and take out Bulgaria. And hopefully Sofia will be ready to use IC when I get it. So yeah, only parts of Greece that are left are Athens, these two provinces in Bulgaria, um, Sparta and the surrounding areas, this island Corfu, and Heraklion, which we have a tank division going to take. And yeah, it says they're active, but they have not been doing anything the last few days. And they even have a naval base, so there's no worries of them actually having a submarine or a destroyer to take me out. So this submarine's going over to Malta, or yeah, it's Malta, right? Yeah, Malta. This submarine's going over to Malta, which is gonna be our next invasion. So these three units are gonna take sea infantry units are gonna go through Patras. I'm gonna take Malta. Malta won't give anything. They don't have any resources whatsoever. They don't give me anything. They only have like one victory point too, so they don't give me anything. It's just that it's a port in the middle of the Mediterranean. It would be useful. It'd be useful for the future. And obviously, whenever you capture a capital of any country, you get a 10% morale boost everywhere, which is obviously pretty good, considering I'm not really gonna suffer any casualties from it. As hopefully I won't. So pretty good stuff. Greece is pretty much dead, as I mentioned, and we're doing a very good job overall. We've kind of blitzed Yugoslavia and Greece, which I mean, very good stuff. We've taken them out very quickly. So yeah, as I mentioned in the last two episodes, I'm pretty sure my next moves were Turkey and then probably Syria. I was gonna take Saudi Arabia, which I could still take, but it's like these two are allied. But then again, if they don't expand much, it won't be too. It hopefully shouldn't be too hard to double team. And hey, maybe I can convince one of them to be like to not attack me. Who knows? We'll have to see. But Syria and Turkey will die for sure. And after those two are done, if I don't push in the Middle East, I'll push in Romania and take that out. And we're also going to probably clean up some of the AIs up here, like Czechoslovakia, Austria, Switzerland. I already have two tanks ready for Switzerland. We're going to get a new batch of artillery coming in, which will then we'll probably start attacking Switzerland. So I want to take out Switzerland, and then we'll have Austria and Czechoslovakia next on the chopping block. So research, as I said in last episode, would start at day 4. UK and Ukraine still have the application of coalition, but I'm just not accepting that yet. I will accept them if someone leaves the coalition or someone goes inactive, so that happens. I don't know if it will happen, but who knows? It's always good to have backup options. So yeah, no point checking this really because I think I might have saw that yesterday, anyways, or the last episode, anyways. So let's just do more checkups on all the other, all everyone else in my coalition. and my allies. So Spain, they took out Portugal. They were attacking France. They've captured Bordeaux. They're doing a pretty good job. I think France is like inactive anyways. They're gonna go AI the moment day changes. I'm pretty certain. But they're doing a good job. They're taking Bordeaux. Nice stuff. Algeria has been finishing off Morocco, and it looks like they're preparing for an attack on Mauritania. Who, if you look at them, all right. Oh, nah, they're not that good player. Nah, yeah, not really. They're not a good player, but they're doing it. And French Sudan, they do have troops on the border, but it's only like defensive. They're not going to invade French Sudan, at least not yet. I'm assuming they're going to attack Mauritania and then attack French Sudan. French Sudan is also not that good of a player, but it's better than Mauritania. Anyways, Libya's done with Niger. I do not know what they're going to do next. I don't know if they're going to push it in Nigeria next. I think they're or well to Nigeria, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, Libya and Nigeria are already at war apparently. So I guess Libya is probably going to push into Nigeria, capture that. That would be great. And then maybe either push into Gabon or take Volta, Upper Volta. Who knows about that? I don't really know what they're up to right now. I haven't had that much communication with Libya. Well, to be fair, I've had like zero communication with Libya or Egypt this game. I've been communicating with Algeria and Spain, but not really Libya or Egypt. But so who knows what they're up to? But I can assume at least. Um, Egypt, on the other end, Egypt's actually looking very interesting right now. Actually, I'm gonna say the best till last year because I'm gonna talk about everything else and then I'm gonna end it with Egypt because I think theirs is the most interesting one. Moving on to Ukraine, they have finished off completely the Central Russians, one province, and they're gonna move into Arkhangelsk. Hopefully, that's how you pronounce it. They were already at war with Volga, whatever this is. They attacked them, Volga, and Volga repelled, and now they're invading Archangel. So it's a smart time for Ukraine to go in for the kill, because honestly, the only city or actual they might just get Narya and Mar and like these provinces all the way up here, but like actual Arkangelsk, Leningrad, and Voldoga probably will all go to Ukraine. So he'll probably get like most of the country by doing very minimal work. So that's good for them to exceed this plan. That's good. I've been talking to them too. They've been planning on going after. They were saying they want to take out Archangelus and move into Volga and probably clean up some of the AIs like Belarus or Caucasus. Yeah, in terms of communication, I've been communicating with Ukraine a lot, Spain, Algeria, but not Egypt and Libya. Um, yeah, probably Ukraine the most. We've had a lot of talking. To be fair, I don't even want Egypt in the coalition, but that's besides the point right now. I want to get Ukraine in, but we'll see about that. I got Texas. If you guys remember, he applied to my coalition. Perhaps I don't know why he did, but he did. And what do you call it? I just asked for share map. Him and South USA are in a coalition. They're attacking. They've taken out Kentucky. I think they're with New England, Quebec, the Northern Coalition, which is like two halves, Alberta and Northwest. BC is attacking Northwest, but I don't know, and Alberta's allied with Northwest. I don't know what he's doing. He's not attacking, which is really dumb. Why would you in a coalition then? But whatever. And Cuba's invading New England. That's okay. That's a strange tactic. Is he? No, he's not even in the South Coalition. Okay, that's a strange tactic. I thought he was in the same coalition as these two, but apparently not. He's building militia Texas, which is strange, right? Talking about Europe, UK's attacked Ireland, not anything else. I'm thinking Germany and Poland will go inactive at day change, but they, unlike France, who hasn't built any, buildings, and Turkey, who are gonna go inactive for sure because they also haven't built any buildings. These two actually have. You can see there's at least buildings in these cities. They might still go inactive, but I'm not there. I don't. They might still go inactive, but less likely than. But maybe not. France and Turkey are going inactive 100% at day change. Yeah, over here, not too much going on. I don't really care too much about Asia right now, but if it was going over, Xinjiang is double teaming Kazakhstan, Turkestan, good for them. British Rhodesia is going to Burma. Honestly, not that much even going on here. Pretty boring. South China took Yunnan. North Nationalist China took Communist. Korea took Manchukuo. Who is this? East Yakutia taking West Yakutia. Um, Siberia taking Tanutuva. That's kind of it. And East Yakutia also going into Kamchatka, I believe. So doing a lot of things. But Asia is actually pretty boring considering it's usually much more entertaining. So yeah, we've gone over not much happening in North America either. South America, Peru is on a rampage, taking Bolivia, Ecuador, have Chile. South Argentina took Chile. North Argentina and Sao Paulo took out South Brazil. And North Argentina taking Guayas or whatever. Maranhão and Sao Paulo also took out East Brazil. But that should be it for them. Africa wise, Congo took out Tanzania. The ben- Bechuana land or whatever is dead. Mozambique's dead. Uh, yeah, I mean, Ethiopia is probably going to die to South Sudan, and Chad is dead. For the most part, that's it. So now, as I said, we're going to go back to Egypt. So let's go in for that. Also, Iraq is got gangbanged by Persia and Syria, but you guys probably saw that. Saudi Arabia is with Persia in the same coalition, as I mentioned, but I don't know what Saudi Arabia is doing because he can attack Qatar, Oman, Hijaz very easy and take them all, but he hasn't, which is debatable tactics. Said he's built air bases and forts in random provinces, but alright then. Okay, now going over to North Sudan and Egypt. Now it's kind of weird because North Sudan has like a chunk of Egypt, and then Egypt has a chunk of North Sudan. They're kind of trading one city each. So as you can see, Egypt has 9 units that went to North Sudan, and I don't think North Sudan has like barely any units still left in his actual cores. So Egypt can probably run through, but at the same time, Egypt has no units in its core apart from this and that, and new ones that he produces. While North Sudan has an anti-air here and this, which can go to Cairo and run Alexandria. So it's kind of weird because it's like North Sudan can easily run through Egypt, and then Egypt can easily run through North Sudan. So they're gonna end up like trading cores, which is really weird. That's the main reason I want to boot Egypt. Not necessarily he's doing bad, but even if the guy wins the war, which I still think he will because he does have more units in Sudan, I'm pretty certain about that. Even if he wins the war, his whole core will be rampaged. He'll have barely any units, barely any economy, barely any industry because everything's going to get rampaged. So he's so weak, whereas Ukraine's actually being smart, and I've not communicated with him at all, even though I tried to chats. But Ukraine's being very smart and like good about this. Well, Ukraine's also a pretty good player if you look at it. Level 70, ratios on that on the best, not as best side. But for the most part, that should be it for today's episode, guys. So if you guys want to be updated on the series and have more Call of episodes, be sure to like and subscribe. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. Peace.